When you are seated in a Mollino theater, you are in a place in which everything is quiet, and you are in a world in which you are ready to be surprised by what is happening. You feel like in a fairy tale. You are ready to be surprised by the poetry, by the art that has to be represented in these kind of places. This work, it's the last one of the life of Mollino, and it's not a project in which Mollino is showing his ability like architect. It's more the construction of a kind of universe in which you are open to receive the emotion of the artwork. The Mollino Theater, it's recalling the body of a woman because Mollino understood that the shape of the feminine body, it's a perfection. It's a structure that is the top of the structure that you can find around, in between of the nature, if you want. You are inside in this big architectural woman, lost in the space, because the interior of the theater, it's like a very big egg. You don't have corners, so you can't really feel the space. In the life of Mollino, nothing was by chance. So everything has a reason. If the furniture, the object, what it is, it's designed by Mollino or chosen by Mollino, there is no difference. It's vision that, if you don't know exactly, could be considered like poetry in the blue, but not at all. Mollino is always very carefully preparing his work, is communication, what is living to us. When you are in the Mollino apartment, you are in a world that is absolutely outside of the world, and this is the top of the ability of an architect that is able in bringing you in a totally recreated universe. And in the case of Mollino, this universe, it's so beautiful that you can only feel. You can't even explain, because if you explain, it makes understanding, yes, but it's not so mechanical, the interpretation. Like in a music, you can't explain a music. So you feel it and you love, because you're speaking the language of every one of us. I discovered Mollino through my close friend, an architect, Tony Cordero, that in the beginning of the 80s found back the Mollino existence, because Mollino was totally forgotten. And later I start in opening new doors in the Mollino life, in the Mollino knowledge, and still I am, after 18 years, opening new doors in the life of Mollino. What is surprising is that in the Mollino autobiography, published in 1932, Mollino wrote exactly my profession, because Mollino wrote that there will be at a point is cantors, that means like storyteller, people that is taking care to show the content of the Mollino life experience, art, if you want. Mollino never lived in this interior, so this interior can be understood through the words of a woman that is still alive, that knew Mollino when she was very, very young. And this woman, it's a psychologist. She told me this was the Mollino play, the Mollino toy. So Mollino was playing in this interior. This is a place in which he was in some way recalling a different life. So it's the photocopy of his life, but only for himself, secret, like the artist work that is done during the night. He has no connection with the exterior. He is only concentrated on himself. So this, it's a kind of identity piece of Mollino, is his reality.